you doing?
There they are, look at them. 1852 seeded, 1877 seeded, 1897 Barber, 1900 Barber, 1908 Barber. Now we go into the Liberties. Standing Liberty, Standing Liberty, 1930. This was 1928. There we go. 1930 S. 1952. Hey, that was my birth year. And 1964, the last year of the silver quarter dollar. Yeah, man. And in 1908. It's almost exactly the same as the other years of the Barbers. This one here is like a G63. It's in real nice shape. So, that's it for the Barber quarter. We're going to do the Washington quarters. Now, they've been made from 1932 to 1964. They were solid silver. Well, 90% anyway. And here we go. We got 1952, my birth year. And we've got the backside. They look just like the ones you spend now. And my latest edition is a 1964, the last year of issue, proof coin. Check it out. Mint. That's a nice coin too, boy. That is really nice. Brilliant, uncirculated, no less. The Standing Liberty quarter. Let's see. They had the Type 1 from 1916 to 1917, 1 year. I don't have one of those. We had the Standing Liberty Type 2 from 1917 and 1924. I don't have any of those either. But I do have some of the Type 3, 1925 to 1930. There's Standing Liberty quarters. Yes, sir. There you go. And the other side. I'm hoping you can see this. I won't know till I'm done taping. Anyway, there it is. Next up, the 1930 Standing Liberty. That's the Type 3 also. Next we got the, what is it? It's the 1900 Barber quarter. And that's a pretty nice. Carries the olive branch and the arrows, as you can see. Next up, we've got this here 1877 Seeded Liberty quarter. That was the one I found near the fireplace up there in the near Stumptown. So that's another oldie. This has no rays, no arrows. I don't know if any of you watched the one I did yesterday. That was about Nuts About Nickels, where he did the timeline and all that sort of stuff. Well, I'm going to do the same thing today with my quarter collection, my silver quarter collection anyway. Here we go. Okay, today I'm going to do quarters. Crazy about quarters today. Let's see here. Because of the practice of cutting up the Mexican 8 real coin into 8 parts, thus the piece of 8 that they named, the U.S. quarter as of 1/4 of a dollar became known as 2 bits. In a silver coin of substantial size until 1964, the quarter has always been popular, both in circulation and among collectors. Several designs have been used since 1796, and many collectors try to assemble at least one coin of each type. So I'm on my way. Standing Liberty quarter. Let's see. They had the Type 1 from 1916 to 1917, 1 year. I don't have one of those. We had the Standing Liberty Type 2 from 1917 and 1924. I don't have any of those either. But I do have some of the Type 3, 1925 to 1930. There's Standing Liberty quarters. Yes, sir. There you go. And the other side. I'm hoping you can see this. I won't know till I'm done taping. Anyway, there it is. Next up, the 1930 Standing Liberty. That's the Type 3 also. Next up, we're going to do the Washington quarters. Now, they've been made from 1932 to 1964. They were solid silver. Well, 90% anyway. And here we go. We got 1952, my birth year. And we've got the backside. And they look just like the ones you spend now. And my latest edition is a 1964, the last year of issue, proof coin. Check it out. Mint. That's a nice coin too, boy. That is really nice. Brilliant, uncirculated, no less. I like that one. And in 1908. It's almost exactly the same as the other years of the Barbers. This one here is like a G63. It's in real nice shape. So, that's it for the Barber quarters. Next up we had the Barber quarters, 1892 to 1916. And I've got a couple of those. Actually, I've got three. There's the bust. There's the backside. Very similar to the 1890, 1877, and 1852 quarters that I had. No arrows, no rays. Actually, it does have arrows, but the eagle is carrying them. So watch your step. All right, here's a little timeline for today. We got this here one. This is that 1800 half cent. And I'm thinking that the drape bust quarter that they came out with in 1796 on and off through 1807, probably the same kind of design on the face card. Let's see. They had the drape bust, the cap bust. I don't have either of those. But they had the Seated Liberty from 1838 to 1891. And I have an 1852 with rays and arrows. By the way, that's exactly 100 years older than I am. And there's the rays and arrows. I assume you can see that. Break. Redo. Cut one. I'm going to do quarters today. Why not? I did dimes and nickels already. I'll do quarters now. Let's start with the history of the quarter. Because of the practice of cutting up a Mexican 8 real coin into 8 parts, thus the piece of 8 name, The U.S. quarter, as of 1/4 of a dollar, became known as 2 bits. After a silver coin of substantial size, until 1964, the quarter has always been popular, both in circulation and among collectors. Several designs have been used since 1796, and many collectors try to assemble at least one coin of every type. I'm on my way. I don't have nearly that many, but I've got most of them. Let's see what else it says here. It doesn't say much. This is not the site I want to go to, so stand by. I'll be ready. Okay, today I'm going to do quarters. Crazy about quarters today. Let's see here. Because of the practice of cutting up the Mexican 8 real coin into 8 parts, thus the piece of 8 that they name, the U.S. quarter, as of 1/4 of a dollar, became known as 2 bits. In a silver coin of substantial size until 1964, the quarter has always been popular, both in circulation and among collectors. Several designs have been used since 1796, and many collectors try to assemble at least one coin of each type. I'm on my way. I've got a few. I don't have that many, but I've got a few. I think we got the, oh damn, what happened? All right. This isn't working at all. Yeah, before I forget, I'm doing another Buffalo nickel giveaway. I got, I don't know, 5 of them, I guess, this time. If you're new subscribers only this time, if you started in 2018 following me, you're in it. All right? So that's that. And I'll pick 3 or 4 at random, maybe even 5. Who knows? Don't forget, keep watching.